And cross the water, and across the border, the essays are getting smarter. They got flour for tortillas and lettuce for enchiladas. If you follow, wink, wink.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Rockets storm through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Mavericks. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to this point. It's game 1 of taking a look at the Rockets. They come into this series with their eyes set on reaching the NBA Finals.
No doubt they're heavy favorites to win the conference title. But nothing is certain at this stage, even with home court advantage. Nothing short of their best basketball is going to do it.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Thompson. Derek Lively is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Here's Smith, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And here's Irving. From the top of the key, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
Now here's Durant. Elbow shot. Connects. The jumper drops.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And stolen by Irving. And he lays it in on the break.
Well, talk about a one-man show. Irving makes a play with the defense and converts with his offense.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who is able to talk with Ime Udoka.
We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
How about the athleticism? Kyrie stops on a dime, knocks it in, some of the best breaks in the league.
Durant, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
They get it back. Outside for Irving. Off target with the 3. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. A nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Thompson passes to Irving. Davis a screen from deep three-point range. And it's Irving missing. The Rockets have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Shepherd. And the rebound goes to Dallas. An open look for Irving. Another miss by Irving.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Şengün. 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Durant. Another shot. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
There's such a calm about Kevin Durant, even under duress of the shot clock. My goodness gracious, this man is tough to rattle.
Irving for 3. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Davis. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Back to Irving. Outside Davis. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 3. Outside Durant from behind the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And so Davis will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Let's go with a three. No good on the shot. For Houston, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Durant's got 7 points.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Eason's checked in for Houston. Van Vliet comes in for Shepherd. Now here's Washington. Davis with a screen on Durant. Washington drives in. And he banks in the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Right side Eason. The kick to Durant. Screen by Eason. Over to the wing. Thompson outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Excellent left side. Pass to Washington. Here's Marshall. Here's Exum. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Eason against Davis. Eason pass to Durant. The 17-footer. Eason. It's hauled in by Exum.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
The ball's knocked loose. Outside Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Davis.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Irving for three. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 6. Durant for three. They grab their own miss. Thompson passes to Durant. Gets it off. And that's not going to go. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Rockets on top, up by 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And taking a look at Houston's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court right now for Dallas. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Marshall in at the 3.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
Şengün, the screen. It's Van Vliet with a drive. The 11-footer. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist from Van Vliet.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Irving, pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Boy, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Drills it from deep. Okogie's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Mavericks trail by 7. Shepherd, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Dallas with a change here, too. Russell's checked in for Exum.
Substitution on the court.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Irving for 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
To the paint. Here's Shepherd. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. And the Rockets lead by 6.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Irving, pass to Russell. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Houston. They've won 8 straight games and have swept their way through the first 2 rounds of the postseason.
Yeah, they've looked unstoppable, and the speculation has already begun on whether or not they can go undefeated on their way to a championship.
And it's Irving missing.
As they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And here's Shepherd for 3. Russell with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
What's amazing about Kyrie Irving is if you ask a broad section of players who their favorite is to watch, many will tell you it's Kyrie.
Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Fred VanVleet. Now here's Irving. He's got 18.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Durant. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Durant's got 11.
Just the silky smoothness of the release of Kevin Durant. What a treat to watch. To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Finney-Smith's checked in for Eason. Inside, here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Şengün in the post. Lively's there. And Şengün gets it to go. Give him 8. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the wing, Thompson takes a 3. Misses again, now 0 for 3. Houston leading by 7. And here's Shepherd for 3. No luck on that one.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And so Şengün will bring it up for Houston. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Davis with a rebound. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. And no good.
Ooh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
For 3, Durant. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 7th assist here tonight.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Now here's Thompson. No made baskets yet. And the shot's good by Irving.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Marshall's checked in. Mavericks trail by 8. A minute 22 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Thompson from downtown. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The fader. Durant, no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Dallas shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. First one falls for him. Russell's checked in for Dallas. And that's good as he hits both shots. And 1:01 left in the half. Şengün against Lively. Oh, swiped away. Here we go. Eason with a steal. From 17. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Shepherd's got his second bucket on the night.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Dallas shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Fires for three, and that's his third bucket in 8 attempts.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
Now here's Şengün. Give him 8 points now. Outside Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Russell deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Russell from outside the arc. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Shepherd for three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Houston. They're up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation that allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
Mavericks trail by 4. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Shepherd is out there with Thompson, and it's Durant in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Davis misses.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
The kick to Durant. The 3 is up. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Outside Davis. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Durant. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Thompson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Durant for 3. KD. What else would you expect?
Yet another monster night for Kevin Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
On the break. Shepherd, that's good. And it's a 7-point Houston lead. And here are the Mavericks now. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Yeah, this guy is torching them. And so far, their defense hasn't responded.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 22.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Here's Durant. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Rockets lead by 7.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Shepherd. Oh, a special move before that shot. Shepherd's got 11 points.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
To the inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And that gets him a triple-double. He's been so dynamic tonight, providing his team with everything it needs.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Şengün.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Mavericks trail by 10. Outside Davis. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. AD stretching the floor.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Drives to the hoop. It's Şengün, high post. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And it's off from three-point range. Houston leading by 7. Pass to Smith. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Count the basket.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Irving pass to Thompson. Screen by Lively. Irving for 3. Nails it from 3. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
Well, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. And Dallas also making a switch. Washington's checked in. Here's Durant. Mavericks with a rebound. Irving with it. VanVleet covering. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Durant for 3. He can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Good on the shot. And now just a 4-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball, and once he gets it, it's all over.
Here's Lively. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant. Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he sinks the second.
Boy, when you talk about Derek Lively, first thing that strikes you are his physical tools, length, athleticism, great motor. But I also like the maturity from this young man.
For 3, Durant. Lively grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Washington. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Stolen by VanVleet. Şengün passes to Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Back to Marshall. Washington outside. Davis for the screen on Thompson. The three from Washington. The Rockets pull it in. Sengun's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Smith no good. Mavericks trail by 7. Washington outside to the middle. Easy 2 for AD.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
And that one's good by Durant.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Marshall passes to Thompson. The three from Washington. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Smith. Outside Durant. From the arc. KD says hello.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Marshall passes to Thompson. Here's Marshall. Hasn't got one to fall yet. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one. The Mavericks making a switch here. So he gets them both. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Exum. Here's Sengun. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Can't hit that one. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. And Irving gets it to go.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Thompson with it. Checked by Washington. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Marshall. Down low. It's stolen. Here's Shepard. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh! That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Irving, pass to Exum. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Shepard. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Exum.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Here's Irving. Money from the wing. Irving's got 29 points.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
And here's Shepard for 3. Over Irving. And his struggles continue offensively.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Washington. Gafford passes to Marshall. Back to Gafford. It's hauled in by Houston. They've led by as much as 10. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Shepard. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Eason. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And the new group getting ready for the Rockets. Şengün checked in for Clint Capella. Smith comes in for Eason. Durant, he's checked in for Finney Smith. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Thompson. And Dallas also making a switch. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Exum. Thompson, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down." The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And it's Irving missing. The Rockets lead by 9. And here's Shepard for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
I just love the ball movement.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
For 3, Durant. And Houston, another 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Irving finds Davis. Davis going to work in the paint.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Lively. The three-pointer off the mark. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's Durant. Out to Thompson. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Durant. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Mavericks trail by 13. Unable to get that one. Good D by Şengün. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-4 run. And that one's good by Durant.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Rockets.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so they start the conference finals off on the right foot with an important win.
They wanted to set the tone for the rest of the series here tonight, and mission accomplished. They get to move forward with all the momentum on their side.
And what a huge performance it was for Alperen Şengün.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Now here's Davis. Irving looking around. With the floater. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Stolen by Thompson. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Here's Thompson. To the middle. Here's Smith. Knocks it loose. Şengün passes to Durant. Şengün, the screen. And another shot. Count it. Durant's got 33.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Davis hits. The Rockets on offense. They led by as many as 18. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
This kid can fly. Smith with unbelievable hops.
Rockets taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And we present the player of the game, Alperen Şengün.